Good morning, class. Our presentation will be on the JW Marriott Hotels and Resorts. To start out with, let's take a look at the brand overview. JW Marriott Hotel and Resorts is Marriott International's luxury brand that consists of 60 exceptional properties in gateway cities and distinctive resort locations around the world. These hotels are warmly authentic, putting guests at ease in an environment of relaxed elegance and effortless luxury. Reflecting their locale, they provide quietly luxurious, though purposeful and meaningful services that help travelers achieve their personal goals and advance their ambitions without distraction or disruption, resulting in a rare harmony of beautifully delivered experiences where the primary purpose is the guest's overall well-being. JW Marriott Hotel and Resorts are focused on fostering a sense of well-being through state-of-the-art fitness centers and award-winning spas and imaginative cuisine. It is here that luxury is experienced through the richness of authenticity, discovered in the beauty of craftsmanship, and delivered with an intuitive response to personal expectation. Now that we've taken a look at the brand overview, let's move on to the history of the JW Marriott Hotels and Resorts. The JW Marriott is recognized not only here in America, but internationally as well. The vision of Marriott Hotels is to become the premier provider and facilitator of leisure and vacation experiences around the world. For this vision to come true, JW Marriott's mission reads as followed: to enhance the lives of our customers by creating and enabling unsurpassed vacation and leisure experiences. The JW Marriott was founded by J. Willard Marriott in 1927 when he and his wife opened a root beer stand in Washington, D.C. The name given to this restaurant was the Hot Shop. Hot Shops continued to grow and expand into neighboring Baltimore, Maryland, and other surrounding places in the region. By the year of 1939, Marriott lands its first food service management contract with the U.S. Treasury, growing its business and hot shops in the northeastern region. During World War II, hot shops began to feed thousands of workers who moved to the nation's capital to work in the defense industry. In 1955, Marriott's food service lands its first institutional and school feeding contracts at Children's Hospitals and American University. Shortly after, Marriott's Highway Division opened several hot shops on the New Jersey Turnpike, further expanding the business. Shortly after, in 1957, Marriott opens its first hotel. This hotel consisted of 365 rooms in Arlington, Virginia. 10 years later, in 1967, the corporate name is changed from Hot Shops Incorporated to the Marriott Corporation. The Marriott Corporation expanded further into airline food service, food production, and lodging. This company also began to open Fairfield Farm Kitchens, a food production and purchasing facility, in the same year. Also in 1967, Marriott acquired Camelback Inn, its first resort property. Also taking place in 1967, JW Marriott buys Bob's Big Boy Restaurants. A couple of years later, in 1969, Marriott opens its first hotel outside the United States in Acapulco, Mexico. Once year 1972 rolls around, a new man is now in charge of the Marriott. This is J.W. Marriott Jr., the son of J.W. Marriott. J.W. Marriott Jr. is now the CEO. 3 years later, in 1975, Marriott opens its first European hotel in Amsterdam, Holland. And in 1977, the company celebrates its 50th anniversary, where sales now top the $1 billion mark. In 1985, J.W. Willard Marriott Sr. passes away on August 13th in New Hampshire, and J.W. Marriott Jr. is elected chairman of the board. In 1987, Marriott then introduces the Fairfield Inn and Marriott Suite hotels to America. In this same year, Marriott becomes the first lodging company to offer a portfolio of its brands to its customers. Now, I would like to go over some of the ways Marriott is able to do such an excellent job in the hospitality sector. For one, Marriott rewards members enjoy exclusive privileges every time they stay at Marriott brand hotels. Members are able to earn points and use them in many different ways, such as hotel stays, cruises, theme parks, and free exclusive packages. Marriott truly provides its customers with above average luxuries. Speaking of the brands associated with Marriott hotels, let's take a look at who they are. We have J.W. Marriott, Gaylord Hotels, AC Hotels, Blavari Hotels, Springfield Suites, the Courtyard Marriott, the Ritz-Carlton, and Renaissance Resorts. Now that we've gone over the brand overview and the history of J.W. Marriott, let's take a look at the financial analysis and annual report for the year of 2012.
Hello from the dazzling J.W. Marriott Marquis Dubai, the world's tallest hotel. An amazing feat of architecture, the towers were designed to cut through the futuristic Dubai skyline like the trunks of a palm tree. It's a sight to see whether it's daytime or night. In so many ways, this hotel represents where Marriott International is positioned as a company, right at the crossroads of the world. There are 9 world-class restaurants with Middle Eastern, Indian, Thai, French, Italian, and American cuisine. We have more than 1,000 associates from all parts of the world serving our international guests. 2012 marked the first time that 1 billion trips were taken by people who traveled outside their borders. It's an amazing milestone, but in the next 10 years, we're confident that number can double to 2 billion, with the rising middle classes of Asia, Africa, and Latin America, who all want to see the world. If last year's performance is any indication, Marriott International will be ready to welcome them. Here are some quick highlights. We added 27,000 new rooms around the world, including the first AC hotels by Marriott in Paris, the Ritz-Carlton Hotel Vienna, the first JW Marriotts in Cusco, Peru, and Panama. We opened our first Residence Inn in the Middle East. The Autograph Collection debuted in Asia in Bali with the opening of the Stones. And Bill Marriott met Shrek and welcomed Gaylord Hotels employees, or stars as they're known. Gaylord's 4 hotels in the United States add about 8,000 rooms to our portfolio. In 2012, Marriott's development deals broke all records. The old record set in 2007 was 55,000 rooms signed. The new record is 57,000 rooms signed to new development deals, and 2013 is getting off to a strong start too. But building spectacular hotels is only half the equation. The other half is promoting travel and easing visa restrictions so that more people have the freedom to see the world. Working with President Obama and the State Department, we are successfully cutting down on the red tape which delays foreign travelers from visiting our great cities and destinations. In Brazil and China, a 3-month wait time for a visa has been reduced to 3 days, leading to a boom in new visitors. Travel and tourism is one of the fastest growing business sectors, and as we grow in new markets, we create jobs and economic opportunity. Behind this growth is an engine of innovation. Whether it's booking hotel rooms on mobile devices, new ways to be productive in meetings like WorkSprings at Marriott, or new designs and brands that cater to the next generation traveler.
Marriott's really doing something new here. A new vibe, it's got a lot of pop, and I think the other hotels better really watch out.
Wherever we grow, Marriott is committed to serving the communities where we operate. Here in Dubai, we've hired young women from Rwanda to train in our hotels. A year from now, they'll return to their home in Kigali to work at our first hotel in sub-Saharan Africa. In Europe, it's job training to ease youth unemployment. In China, it's preserving the water supply through local bee farming and honey cooperatives. In Brazil, it's protecting the Amazon rainforest by introducing new sustainable livelihoods. In the United States, we feed America through local food banks and build homes through Habitat for Humanity. We bridge school to work for youth with disabilities and help them begin careers in hospitality. A great man once told me that great companies have a higher purpose than just making money. That person is our executive chairman, Bill Marriott. Our strong company culture, established by the Marriott family more than 85 years ago, continues to this day to guide our growth into the future. We put people first and serve the world, and that's the secret sauce for our success. During my first year as CEO, I've traveled all over the world, and I'm constantly reminded how well our Marriott culture translates, and how our diverse associates make us the great company we are today. There's a lot to celebrate here with the opening of the JW Marriott Marquis Dubai. The dynamic growth of this region is a preview of what's ahead. I hope you all get to see the world in 2013. I'm Arnie Sorensen, and on behalf of the entire team at Marriott, know that our ever-expanding portfolio of Marriott hotels will be there to welcome you.